Now today we'll do the pH scale. pH scale, the indicators. What is meant by an indicator? Indicators are weak organic compounds which change color in accordance with the hydrogen ion concentration or the pH of the medium. Hydrogen ion concentration means pH of medium. P stands for potens. In German, actually this term was coined by German biochemist. His name was Sorensen in 1909. And the P stands for potens, P-O-T-E-N-Z. Potens means power. So P stands for potens. Potens of hydrogen means power of hydrogen of the medium. So what is it? Hydrogen ion concentration is the same as the pH of the medium. Now pure water, we know that pure water is H2O. If water ionizes as what? H2O, it ionizes as H plus and OH minus. So pure water ionizes slightly, does not ionize completely, only slightly it ionizes to form equal number of H plus and OH minus ions. One molecule will give one H plus ion and one OH minus ion. And this H plus and OH minus ion, the concentration of both of these ions, H plus as well as OH minus, is 10 to the power minus 7. Is 10 to the power minus 7. So the ionic product means this into this. The ionic product, it is represented by Kw. Okay. So the ionic product, that is this in square brackets, we are writing this into this H plus ion and product of hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. Both of this is equal to 10 to the power minus 7 into 10 to the power minus 7, that is 10 to the power 14. This is at 25 degree Celsius, must be mentioned the temperature. Now what happens to this neutral water? This is all neutral because both the things are same. So the ionic product being 10 to the power 14, now on adding acid, if you add acid to the neutral solution, then what happens? The concentration of H3O ions or H plus ion increases. And the OH, naturally the OH remains the same, so it decreases. So H plus ion increases on adding acid. Concentration of H3O ions, H plus or H3O hydronium ion is the same, increases, and OH ion decreases. And just the reverse happens when you add an alkali. On adding alkali, what happens? The concentration of OH ions increase and the H plus decreases. Sorry, this will be decreases. So the nature of the solution depends on what? Depends on the hydrogen ion concentration of the solution that is present. Now how do we define the pH scale? The pH scale which was given by Sorensen, how do we define that? pH of a solution is the negative logarithm to the base 10 of hydrogen ion concentration expressed in moles per liter. This definition of pH you have to learn. The calculations you don't have to do. The calculations, so that now we will see what is the pH scale and how does universal indicator work on this pH scale. Universal indicator is a mixture of various indicators there, which gives a number of colors at various pH ranges. Means it's like a rainbow of colors. Okay. A whole spectrum of colors at various pH scale. The pH scale is normally starting from 0. This is the neutral point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 0 to 14. This is the neutral point. This is the neutral point, and as you move across, the alkalinity increases. Alkalinity increases. And as you move down the side, the acidity increases. That means that if you have any compound, any solution, suppose, which has a pH value 6, and you have another which has a pH value 4. So which is more acidic? This pH value 4. You have a solution with pH 9 and you have a solution with pH 12. Which is more alkaline? pH 12. As you are moving across, the alkalinity is increasing. As you are moving down, the acidity is increasing. So now the colors of universal indicator. How does the various range of colors? See this? Just like this is a violet. This color, 13, pH range 13. As I said, the colors of the spectrum. Nine is blue, 7 is green. This is the neutral point. This is green. 7, green. And then as the acidic strength increases, again at 5, yellow, orange, red. If the universal indicator is turning red, means it is extremely acidic, like say conjugate Cl or etc. So this is actually, in some books you will find it is pink written. It is somewhat in between pinkish orange, or you can write orange also. So this is the universal indicator. Now the applications. Okay, applications of this pH scale. Applications in agriculture, medicine, biotech, in agriculture. What is the application in agriculture? The soil, the pH of the soil is of integral importance. Some crops grow well in alkaline soil, like say citrus fruits. Citrus fruits, they need an alkaline soil. Then rice. Rice needs acidic soil. Then sugarcane. They need a neutral soil. So if suppose citrus fruits are being grown and due to acid rain or something the soil has become acidic, then it needs to, means you have to be converted, the soil has to be converted into alkaline soil. So quicklime or any base is applied to the soil in order to convert it to alkaline soil. This is in agriculture. The pH of the soil has to be tested, and accordingly the whatever has to be grown, that is grown over there. Now in medicine, our body functions in a range, in a slightly alkaline range, and so for testing, means due to various diseases, what happens is the urine and blood, the pH of this changes, and that has to be tested in order to diagnose for proper diagnosis. In biotech, all the experiments are carried out in a definite pH range. So the pH has to be followed. And these are the few applications of the pH range.